You ready?
Let's go.
Welcome to the Black Dads Club. At the advice of our future lawyer, we need to let you know that everything said here is strictly opinions. It's important to do your own damn research. Any opinion stated is owned by the person who said it. To be clear, the Black Dads Club isn't responsible for the opinions of I Am Gavin B or Pastor Mike or any of their guests. Hey, we just need you to sit back and enjoy the show. Remember, it is all love.
What you got in trouble for?
Our future lawyer wrote, said, yo, you need to put a disclaimer out there. Yeah, we got three blunders, 3 total. We had one where we went at least 45 minutes. We never hit record. And it was when we was cooking. And I was like, oh, let me look over and see what time it is so I can make a mark. Bro, I look over, that shit was green. And I was hot. And I looked at you and I said, Mike, and you was like, what happened? And I just saw the disappointment on your face. The second time is when the memory card ran out, but we caught it mid-episode, but it was like a good 20 minutes. It's always, when we cooking, that's when I look over.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, oh. And then 2 episodes ago, so for those who don't know, I'm glad Mike said this because it's time for apology. It's my apology tour.
All right, Ryan Clark.
Ryan, I think I got you on the board, Ryan.
Yeah.
I got you on the board. I literally was recording. We got to the sports section. Well, we got done recording, and I looked over and I was like, dang, what happened? And we had ran out of space on the memory card. But it was 2 episodes ago, and it was so funny. Everybody hit me up. It's literally at the end of a topic, and we went to the sports section.
Yeah.
And it was a week that me and you was talking about where we think LeBron gonna go. That's the joke.
Oh, man. So we had the content.
Yeah, but I just didn't hit record. Oh, that's my life story.
Oh,
my life.
Man.
But it was funny though. Let me give y'all a reason why all of this is going on. So right now with the tariffs, memory cards are extremely expensive. So what's happening is this is great for all the tiny brands who need to get known for their memory cards.
Yeah.
The problem is they're still expensive, but they are giving you smaller sizes. So back in the day, SanDisk is what everybody usually uses and knows. You could get like 128 gig SanDisk memory card, like the top of the line for like $20. That same memory card right now is like $70, $80,
That's
right?
insane.
Now you can get the Mike and Gavin name brand memory card right now. It's going to be a 32 and that's $20. So it's just so bad.
Yeah.
And then those, they fill up quick. It's all bad. So
you got to go with the SanDisk.
Absolutely, you have to. But the problem is, I am not spending. Let me tell you why. I ain't gonna be mean so early in the pod. Y'all come in here and steal.
Yeah.
Y'all come in here in the studio.
$80, I'm gonna need my disc back,
bro.
Like $20, I might be like, hey, I get it from you when I get it from you.
No sir.
$80, hey, did you download that,
bro?
I need my disc back.
They come in here, they be taking stuff, and I be like, yo, what are y'all doing? But it is what it is.
I mean, if you say memory cards are $80, bro, that's like leaving $80 cash sitting there.
Yeah, they might sell it.
That's gonna be gone.
My favorite part is when one of y'all came into the studio, y'all took a memory card off my desk. You used it and then left it there. And like I said every time, I cannot get it off. I formatted that card so many times I cannot get that video off my podcast. It's like it's embedded. Off my disc. And it's like, bro, it pisses me off. What you been up to?
Oh man, not too much, man. Not too much, man. Summer is going on. So school's about to start back up. So it's time to start buying school clothes. So typically, my son was younger, I would like start buying clothes like just the whole summer. So like the moment school is out, if I see something on sale, like I grab it. Maybe like a size larger.
Yeah.
My son has grown like 2 inches in the past 3 months.
Oh yeah, I remember you said that 2 weeks ago.
So I can't buy anything. So even the shoes that I bought him in March.
Oh heck no.
They like he's like 2 sizes above him. And I bought those shoes like a size and a half up. So like his toes is at, so it's like, okay. And then I can't buy a lot because I'm like, okay, what if he grows another 2 inches?
Yeah.
Like, which I hope he does. Like I would like my son to be taller than me for sure. So
look, we took Ro to kindergarten camp, and Rhea, who was like a month younger than him, was standing beside him. She already taller than him. She been always taller than him.
Yeah.
And I looked, and it's a cute picture, and We get home, I told Corinne, I was like, 5'8" is probably gonna be like the max. Like, you gotta be happy if you get there.
Hey man, you gotta be happy, man. 5'8" is the 5'8" is the golden height. I mean,
it's not the golden height.
No. The golden. I'm saying like that's like the minimum height you could be at. Where you got a normal life.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. It's the golden height. Like 6 foot is the golden height. But let's be honest, most people are between 5'9" and 5'11".
Yeah, most average dudes are.
Yeah.
And I just looked and I told Karina, I said, he gonna have curly hair and hazel eyes. That's gonna have to make up.
That's gonna have to work for him. You gotta use what you got, man.
That's the only hope my man got, and it hurts my heart.
Use what you got, man.
This younger baby look like he might be a little bit bigger, so we hoping there. We hoping we get there. And his eyes, I don't know, they grayish green.
It's gonna take a little minute for the kid eyes to come in.
Yeah, so I'm kind of because my eyes were blue when I was born, but it only took they said a week and they turned brown. Thank God, because allegedly, if they would have stayed blue, I would have bad vision. Woo. That's how the albinism thing works. We're going to get to albinism soon. Soon is going to be Albinism Awareness Month, and I'm going to tell y'all about every famous albino person that y'all should know, and I'm going to be 3 of the 4 weeks of the month.
We should do that. We should that actually would make a good clip.
Well, I will be 3 of the 4 people.
We should, man. I think that'd be a good clip for the month, man.
And for me. All right, here we go. Hold on.
Yes, I used to be the type of guy that didn't, quote unquote, get up all in there. One day me and N GGERS, this is a long time ago, we take showers with each other. We wash each other. Yeah. And one day she got up all in there. And I'm like, whoa. And then I realized I'm supposed to wash my ass thoroughly and correctly. So ever since that, I'm like, I wash my ass. But you should get up all in there. You don't want stinky ass. She did it, and I was like, oh, I have to get up all. I wasn't thinking. I was just like a wang, right. Keep it moving. But now I'm
not let date my sister.
Hold on, what you say, Anthony Edwards?
NBA All-Star. Ain't none of these folk know. These boys ain't no short, so I ain't really worried about none of these boys. But
see,
I'm trying to think.
See, that's the problem right there. We'll give it to Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards, you are the person nobody wants to date their sister.
I'm about to say, I was just thinking, who would you not want to date? That question, it's mirror, bro, mirror up. You're the guy. Nobody wants to date their sister.
The reporter should have said, "Would you want her to find a guy like you?" That would have turned it all the way up.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to come back into that.
Never have a job again.
Yeah, you never have a job again. Can't do that.
DJ Envy, yes, you supposed to clean all up in your ass, man.
Everything is not for the internet. Everything is not for the internet.
Terry Crews.
Yeah, he could have left the story out.
He could have.
He could have left the story out, man. We don't need to know. We don't need to know if you don't use wash rags. We don't need to know if you wash rags. That's a very country. Washcloths.
Yeah, I know what a wash rag is. Get in there and rinse it out.
Rinse it out. Yeah. We don't need to know if you don't use towels. We don't need to know if you don't, soap the bottom part of your legs. We don't need to know if you don't get in your butt. We don't need to know that, man. Everything is not for the internet, bro.
It's not. And when Mila, I used to love her until this. When Mila and Ashton Kutcher started talking about how they don't wash their kids and how they don't wash that.
Yeah, we don't take showers, daily. We only take baths once a week. Or look, man.
And to be fair, both of them look like they were telling the truth. Even though I love her.
And here's the thing, both of them are attractive people.
Right. Yeah.
But it's but if I walk up on you, that was my one complaint when I went to Europe.
Oh, okay.
That was my one complaint. In Netherlands, it's hit or miss. When you standing next to somebody, really. So there are people that don't believe in showers every day,
or they don't believe. Well, over there they don't believe in deodorant.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, it's hit or miss, man. And I love the fucking Netherlands, but two things that kind of kept me from going back over there is one, the airport it feels very islandy, and it's huge. In the islands, how everybody moves slow, but it's not really a lot of people there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it's it moves. Everybody moving slow, but it's moving along pretty decently.
Yeah,
their airport is busy as hell, and they from the islands.
If you miss it, you miss it.
That does not work for me.
Yeah, me either.
And I can't read shit. I can't read nothing over there.
I made up my mind a long time ago. I don't think I want to go to Europe. Me and Sierra had this conversation, and she was just like, "Why you say that?" And I'm like, "Nothing over there entices me."
I mean, there's some interesting places.
It just maybe I would love to go over there, maybe for the architecture, but I don't want to go to Paris. I've seen the Eiffel Tower so many times on Rush Hour 3 that I'm good. I don't need to go see that, right? y'all, I don't need to go to Portugal. Spain, y'all racist. Like, I mean, it's just a lot of stuff over there.
Spain, y'all really shouldn't be that racist, actually. For many historical reasons. But my point is, there are people that don't wash the way that they should, or the way that we think they should, as Southern Black Americans. And, you know, I think when they're talking, they don't really notice, like, hey, there's people way more cleanlier than you are.
Absolutely. What's up with all the racism on the internet? Is that where we at right now?
What?
Just people just blatantly being racist on the internet?
Oh, absolutely. That's why Elon bought it.
Bro.
He bought it so they could use the N-word. Literally.
Bro, I posted something on our Black Dads Club and niggas just in our comments just cussing me out, talking about racist. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
Wait, on what platform? TikTok?
No, it was on Instagram.
It's on Instagram?
Twitter is worse. I already know what's up with Twitter. But it's like everywhere you could post something and be like, look at these jigaboos over here doing blah, blah, blah. And it's like, what?
Yeah, I mean, so one of the things that I've come to recognize is that instead of going back and forth, people recognize that a lot of that shit just be envy, bro.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of, and it's like, once you understand that, like, look, that envy is a sin, right? Mm-hmm. And it's like, once you understand that that's where they're coming from, it's like, all right, I can ignore that. Because a lot of times it's, I'm not confident to do what you're doing, right? I'm not confident to have an opinion, post it to the internet and let the world decide if they like it or not, right?
Yeah.
That takes balls. You know, so when you see a lot of people that's online doing that, a lot, you know, folks are from a faceless, locked out account.
Facts.
Trying to tell you what you don't know and how much they do hate you. And you got to understand, these people are insecure. They're at home. Chances are they're fat as fuck. They're sad as hell.
Shout out to the big people.
And they have all day to just try to find something to try to hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
So it's like, why engage?
You know what? I know where this came from. And we're gonna get to the Spider-Man review later. But they were talking about Tom Holland, Zendaya, and Jack. I forgot his name. He's the man who plays the Punisher, but he's also in Odyssey. All three of them was in Odyssey.
Yeah.
Then all three of them are in Spider-Man. Spider-Man is like, the opening weekend was 911. Odyssey was like 1 billion.
Oh, man. So they in both?
All three of them in both movies.
Boy,
and so they was
talking about good Christmas.
Oh, yeah. And so
good Lord.
Everybody was talking about how dope it is. So the post today was showing Tom Holland and the guy, his name is Jack, he plays the Punisher. They were showing them two, they cut Zendaya out.
Yeah.
So I guess a lot of the people in the comments like, damn, why y'all cut Zendaya out? Like, but apparently, and so the joke is most people saying, hey, she wasn't in Odyssey a long time. And she wasn't in Spider-Man that long either. She was a big part, but she was probably only in there maybe 2 hours.
She's in both movies?
Zendaya, yeah, she in both. Damn. It's all three of them is in both movies. And so they were saying in Odyssey, she's only in Odyssey for maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And so some people was like, well, Jack is only in Odyssey for 15 minutes, but he's in Spider-Man pretty much the whole time. So anyway, they went there, and then as I got further down the comments, it was just cussing out Zendaya, talking about her color of her skin, how she's talentless, all this stuff. And I'm like, where y'all getting it? And it ain't even like she ain't got no talent. It was just like, oh, this black monkey, blah, blah, blah.
Well,
it was like, God,
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
bro.
That's the thing. It's just racism. And again, a lot of that comes from envy. You know, it's just envy, because it reminds me of, I don't know if I dropped this in our group chat, but it was like these high schoolers had spelt the word nigger out.
Yes.
But one of them left the G out, right?
Yeah.
And one of the things I was like, yo, when racists figure out how little black people think about them, it's gonna be embarrassing.
It is.
like you spend all this time to be this fucking creative, to call black people a name. And chances are, I mean, I forget where they was at, but they're in the Midwest. It's a good chance there's no black people around.
Facts.
Like, why are you even thinking about black people?
Facts.
Right? When black people hang out, bro, I assure you, the vast majority of black people, the last thing that they're thinking about is thinking of racist names for white people.
Facts. Me and Ben had a conversation in Virginia Beach.
Yeah.
He went with us to Virginia Beach. And I was like, it wasn't until I got, around more diverse people that I realized it was like racist terms for y'all. He's like, huh? I was like, when I met Karina was telling me all the Hispanic or Latino racist terms, I'm like, I've never heard not one of these words in my life.
Yeah, not from blacks, because when we're sitting around, we're not saying, hey, man, let's come up with racist terms for other people.
Yeah, I remember when they told me essay was the N-word. I was like, huh? They trying to explain it. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Thought it was just what you call Mexicans, but whatever. Anyway.
We don't spend that time, bro.
Absolutely. Oh, first button.
Mike Will.
Oh, it's a different. We got a good pod today.
Welcome to Service Sit Down, the Black Dads Club. What the hell is the point of this podcast? Let's do it like that.
If you are a black male and you're in a jam, hit me up. I'll get you out.
Trying to save black men.
We give black men a place to be seen, a place to be heard.
Sometimes I gotta push back because be lying.
They do, but so do women. So that's what makes the pod cool.
Strap in. It's about to be fun.
Now let's begin.
Y'all want to welcome everybody to episode, I think this is 235. I have to look that up. Somebody correct me in the comments if I got it wrong. Episode 235 of the Black Dads Club. That is Pastor Mike Will. I am Gavin B. I want to welcome you. This podcast is brought to you by, powered by, thought of by whoever wants to insert their business right here. You can insert it right here for a nominal fee.
Yeah, where them podcast advertising dollars that y'all was talking, y'all writing about over the weekend?
Absolutely, Forbes. I need to talk to y'all.
Where are those podcast advertising dollars at?
Joe Budden said he gonna do a list of the bottom 100 podcasts.
Bottom 100.
Yeah, the 100 worst podcasts out there.
Those on the list, Joe.
If Joe throws on the list, I'll be at his birthday party.
Those are the bottom 100. I don't care.
But it was funny to think about that. We'll get to that in a little bit. But I do want to welcome everybody to coming in. I want to apologize. The last month, you guys have only gotten 2 episodes, and that is 110% me. My wife decided to take her happy ass back to work for 3 days. Let me tell y'all how crazy women are. Let me tell you. So anyway, we did that. I got sick. I still can't hear out my left ear. I have the volume turned all the way up. I apologize to anybody that has spoken to me in the last week and have had to lean in because they cannot hear me talk, because it sounds like I'm talking loud in my head. Like that's just whatever the tube is. I have an ear infection and one of my tubes is closed. I don't know. That's what the lady at Target said. Anywho, that was for Ben because he's mad that I didn't go to my regular doctor for a sinus infection. And I just went to the Minute Clinic, but whatever. But I do want to thank everybody for rocking me and thank Mike for being understanding, because Mike doesn't know, I'm telling him on air, we're going to have to move next week's episode because I will be in Miami. If anybody wants to see me while I'm down there, I will be working. But Kenny, I'm going to come and see you and I'm going to try to go and see my cousins. My mom gets mad because she be like, oh, you going out of town? You need to go see such and such.
You go see your family.
And I'm like, I feel you, but also I'm the type that say, hey, I'll let you know I'm coming. And if you be like, hey, do you want to go grab something to eat, grab a drink? I'm cool with that. But also, like, I don't like popping up on people and feeling like they feel like they have to be obligated to hang out with me.
Speaking of, my cousin keep calling me. I need to go see him. He's in D.C.
Oh, yeah. Go to Chocolate City. That's a fun time. Fly, though. Don't drive. Or take the train.
Yeah, I might take the train. I've never taken the train. And I figure, is there internet
not
on
bad.
the train?
Yeah, it's Wi-Fi. Only thing they missing is a bar, bro. That's the only thing the train is missing, though. And maybe they have it on like bigger ones because I've only done Amtrak, but you get there the same amount of time because there's no traffic on the train. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Compared to driving.
Compared to driving. Because last time I drove to DC, it took 8 hours instead of 6 because of traffic, construction, everything. And you get to work. Like you can sit there on your laptop, type, work, do whatever. You can go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? They got Wi-Fi, they got chargers in every seat, like, and then you can upgrade your seat so you around less people. But when I went to Raleigh from Charlotte, it was nobody on there. So I tell everybody, especially if you got time, and you don't mind it, man, I hop on a train. I know when Ryan and then went to Disney, they flew to Miami, saw their family, and then they took the train up to Disney.
You know what? We need to start investigating that a little bit. Like, domestically taking the train a little bit, see some sights.
See if we can sneak alcohol on it. They don't do no security check. Never mind. One of y'all trying to figure out how to move your drugs now.
I might need to do that. Let's see how much a train would cost to go to DC. Go hang out with my fam.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But that's where I've been at. Let me tell y'all the joke, and this be the only time I'm gonna rag on my family. We at Virginia Beach, and I'm telling Ben, because he's with me, I said, we were walking, and I said, man, if Mike was here, Mike would be pissed. We go to the water. Everybody's there.
I like the water, man. I wouldn't be pissed.
I'm going to tell you when. So Ben is like, why? And I said, as soon as we go to the water, I haven't ate. It's noon. I have not ate at all because I was hungover the night before. I went to a random club in Virginia Beach. Bad customer service, by the way. Matter of fact, this is my Virginia Beach slander segment.
I mean, bro, it's a beach.
It is, but so we stand at the 4 Points by Sheraton, which is scary to me because I think all 4 Points by Sheraton is like where the hookers stay with the small rooms when they do their in-call bookings, right? I'm finally not banned on Reddit anymore. They banned me for a week.
Oh, yeah, man.
I was in the
Put your
sex
time
work.
out.
Yeah, I was in the sex work going off. I created a new account to go around my old account that was banned, and they shut me down on Reddit all the way. So anyway, I always look at the 4 Points as like, this is a nice hotel that the hookers have like the medium johns at, but whatever. So we get there.
Medium john.
Yeah. I love using the terms.
The working class johns.
And so the hotel's nice. The rooms is nice.
Yeah.
Every room is an oceanfront room and every room has a balcony, which I love. Damn. So I'm like, cool,
I
bet.
actually like that.
Yeah, we said we might start doing that more because literally when you wake up, you just go downstairs and go right outside and you just set up your tent.
So 4 Points, Virginia Beach.
Sheraton.
Okay, can I take a train to Virginia Beach?
You can.
So I can take a train from Charlotte
to Virginia Beach. Yeah.
Stay at the 4 Points, and I'm oceanfront.
Yeah.
Babe.
It was a great time.
You telling me I won't like it? What?
All right. Here we go. So first day, I'm gonna just go through the days. First day, we go to a Mexican spot. That's cool. All right. I go to the club that night. And so I get to the club. Ben quit on me early because we go to the Moxie where she was right next door. So we at the bar at the Moxie. It's cool. The Moxie is cool. I order a smoked old fashioned. The girl go, do you really want this smoke? Because I don't feel like getting a smoker.
Oh, God.
Bitch, what?
Hey, man, it's the beach, bro. You're at the beach. You're at the beach.
I said, nah, sis, you ain't even got to smoke it.
Damn, that's...
Don't even worry about it. Even though
that's kind of rude, though. What was the race? Never mind. Keep going with the story. Keep going with the story.
Me and her could be cousins. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah, keep going with the story, man.
I get back to the room. I'm like, damn, I ain't had hookah in so long because I got a new baby. I'm like, I'm going to find some hookah.
Boy, you are a hookah
head trying to. So I go down to the club. So I walk up. It's a bouncer outside. I'm like, yo, y'all got hookah? He's like, yeah. I was like, how much does it get in? He's like, it's nothing right now.
Okay.
I said, cool, bet. Walk in. He pat me down. I walk in. It's a full-blown club. Bruh, it's nothing but kids in there. 18 and up. It's 21 and up. I'm 37, so 24-year-olds look like 18-year-olds to me, right?
Yeah.
So everybody's in there because they was carding for real. So we get in there and it's cool. The hookah is trash. So that ain't the point. I go up to the girl. I say, hey, can I get a hookah menu? She was like, you don't want nothing to drink? I'm like, nah, I've been drinking. I don't need nothing. She was like, all right. I said, can I go sit at that table over there? It's like a little table, whatever. She said, yeah, but when your hookah come, I ain't looking for you. So you better stay close. Good and Lord. I'm like, oh, okay.
What kind of service is this, man?
It's called Belvedere 757 or Beachfront 757. Mike hate when I name drop y'all, but I'm name dropping y'all. Terrible. To the light-skinned cute girl who was the bartender, you suck.
Oh my gosh.
We do that. She get pissed, and I know this is how you know I'm in there with kids. Dude beside me, white boy who walk up, he got a little sister with him. So he's smooth with it. You know what I'm saying? He think he's smooth. You know what he ordered?
What?
We at a club in Virginia Beach. This fool ordered champagne. Can I get a glass of champagne? And can I get a Jaeger bomb? The bartender look at him like, a Jaeger bomb? Like who ordered Jaeger at the freaking...
I mean, but you say it's kids though. So, I mean, not kids, college. Kids.
This light-skinned...
Which I guess would be kids to us.
Facts. She tried to grab the bottle, do something slick with the bottle. She dropped the bottle of Jaeger. So I'm like, oh, this is great. That's what you get for being rude to me.
Yeah.
So anyway, I smoked that. I don't even wait on the repack because I got two gay girls like throwing ass at each other right beside me. And I'm by myself at the bar. And for me, I have to specify because I thought it was this girl shaking her ass on her man. And I was looking at him like, hey, bro, you need to move her over. Because her shit is fat, but I don't need her right here while I'm trying to smoke my hookah. Then I look and I see it's a chick. So I'm like, oh, okay, you know. She look like Glorilla's sister. I'm like, man, whatever, right? Keep it moving. I leave, go back to the room, wake up the next day, I'm hungover. The reason why I say, also that day, I had the worst ceviche at Callispo. I think this is what it's called right beside the beach. The worst ceviche I've ever had in my life. The fish was warm.
Ugh.
And I almost wanted to tell the girl, like, yo, I don't even think this is healthy at this point. Like, it was warm. And it was like ceviche. It had a hint of lime juice. And like, it was nothing but pico with pineapples in it. But it was whatever, man. I was just like, at that point, I'm just like, whatever. So anyway, wake up the next day. This is when I told Ben, Mike could be pissed. So we at the beach. I'm telling Karina, I'm like, y'all haven't ate. I brung everything out to you guys. I'm about to go grab something to you. I'll be right back. I walk off. Karina mom goes, you want to go get me a soda? So I'm like, sure.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it.
I go get my mother-in-law a soda, man. Which is it's a walk back to as a person who is dehydrated, hungover, and have not ate, the hotel seems far, even though it's right there. So we walk, I get halfway. Karina starts screaming my name, so we turn around. Ben is walking with me. Can you give me some ice? And so I tell Ben, I said, Mike could be pissed because this is what women do, bro. They see you about to go do something and they go send you on missions.
Oh, yeah. You about to get that honey-do list.
So, bruh.
So you can take a train all the way to Virginia Beach. Not as cheap as I thought, though. It's like $400. But
because you got to get off on another one.
Yeah, you got to get off on another one. But, okay.
Ain't bad.
I mean, you kind of sell me on Virginia Beach. I've never been.
How long is it? How long is the train?
Like 13 hours.
Oh, yeah. You got to get on 7 trains. See how quick it is for DC. You drive up there. It's only 5 hours to drive.
Okay, I'll drive there.
Yeah, you can drive with us. You be in the back with the boys.
Next time y'all go, man, let me know.
You be between Roman and Royce, handing them bottles.
So let me know.
Yeah, look up DC. So then, I'm almost done with this story. Bro, we get back. Ice. Got mama 2 sodas. You ain't finna ask me for shit. I'm about to go drink at the bar. Going back to Calypso. Karina go, how many bottles did you pack? I said, huh? She said, how many bottles did you pack for us I can't find them. And I look at her, I go, I had the baby this morning, the whole morning. So you didn't have to, so you can get ready. You can get prepared for the beach. Like, I didn't pack any, I thought you did that.
Ooh.
She goes, he's going to need milk soon. I look at Ben. I go, didn't I tell you Mike could be pissed? I just walked off. And Ben is laughing just like how you're laughing. Because he's like, I'm not walking with you this time. Because it's hot. And so I get back. I hand her the bottle. And Ben goes, I laugh. And I told him, Gavin said that women would send you on dummy missions when you say you want to do something.
All the time, bro. That's why you got to ask them up front. Be like, hey, man.
Everything you need?
Well, hey, like before you, like, you got to get in the habit before we leave. Hey, yeah, go through the list. Like, start writing it down, man. Start writing it down. Like, write a list. Like, every time she say you need something, just go ahead, write on a little sticky note. Bro. And then when you leave, just be like, hey, we got this, and this. Bro. Because I'm not getting up.
Bro, I was heated. So then we go back to Callisto. Shout out there. Callisto, I was just mad, and I don't even know. It might be Crisco. I don't know the name of this damn bar, man. I was just so pissed because I got oysters, right? These shits was slimy. They was straight. They didn't give me no horseradish, which pissed me off. I was just like, all right. What kept me going back, and y'all know me, I'm a creature of habit. In 2 days, I went there 6 times. It was the closest bar. It was next door.
Yeah.
And what kept me going back was every bartender there was super nice, bro. Everybody was nice. Everybody was like, you having a good time. I had a great time at the bar, but outside of that, the food, boo-boo. Like, I had some barbecue pineapple wings. Ben said he liked them. They were just too crunchy for my likings. But the last night I went there, when I was falling asleep at the bar, I got some buffalo wings, and them things was smacking. Go there for the buffalo wings for sure. But yeah, I went there. And the reason why I was falling asleep, we had been out in the sun. I was sitting at the bar at Bryant. I only got half a drink. I was dozing off.
Did y'all bring the little umbrellas put into the sand?
We got tents.
Yeah.
You know I can't be outside. What? I'm sunburned now.
Man, I'm telling you, I love the beach, man. I love the beach.
Virginia Beach was a good time. Yeah. It was cool. All right, let's get this pod started before we have to take a little mini break. There's a lot of rap beef going on. Rap beef and pie beef. We got pie beef. You got rap beef with Memphis Bleak and Tony Yayo, which is funny in itself. 38 Special and Jim Jones. Hey, 38 Special, I understand you got to be careful when you talk about people's family, and I love that you came and cleared it up that people was talking about your family. My rule is always this. When you talk about somebody's family, there's somebody willing. I say this all the time. 50 Cent taught it to me. The person you joking on, somebody's willing to kill and die for.
Yeah.
So you got to just be careful with that. That ain't where I want to go. I kind of want to focus on this Joe Budden beef with Mandy. And not even them right quick.
Yeah.
Joe, I'll say this real quick. Joe, you can't tell somebody they unmarriageable. and then backtrack on what you really said and meant, because we heard it in real time.
Yeah, you got to stand on it. You got to stand on it.
You got to stand on it or not say it. And
Yeah,
you can't
right.
tell somebody they not like. You can't say that to people.
Yeah.
But you did it. But you can't backtrack. That ain't what. Don't you hate when you beefing and your girl jump into beef? This has nothing to do with Joe's future wife, but
didn't Mandy mention her though?
Mandy did. But I know when Joe saw his girl respond, I know he had to look and be like, why?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, women gonna talk. Women have agency.
They do. And Mandy, and I think that was Mandy's thing.
Yeah, that was her purpose. Because she know that Joe is going to go back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Joe gonna talk. Joe's a rapper. He writes and talk for a living.
Facts.
So he's going to talk. And I think she knew that, okay, I can't really get under Joe's skin, but I can get under his girl's skin.
And cause problems in his home.
It caused problems in his home. Because, you know, I mean, bro, women are cunning, bro. Cunning doesn't mean clever, by the way, guys.
No?
No.
Oh.
No, cunning means deceitful.
Oh.
Liar. Women are like, you know, so for years we all be like, yo, women are cunning, right? And we always think of that like women is clever. That's not what cunning means. Go look it up right now. Google cunning and
somebody look that up for us.
Yeah, go look at it. It's gonna tell you deceitful.
Yeah, I felt bad because when Sade responded, I was just like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, this is fake. She wouldn't. Because Joe, sometimes when you get in these spaces, like I've had to talk my girl off the edge.
Yeah, like you can't say anything.
You can't, because then they know, oh, I got him.
I got you.
I got him.
I got you.
And when you got in, and then when she ended her, because I thought it was fake at first. And then when I went on her page, I was like, oh shit, it's right there. And then when she said, yeah, this gonna be the last time I talk to you, I don't do too much talking or something, I was like, oh gosh, this sounds bad. And then also, I've always said, I can't tell when Joe, I actually really can't tell, but like, I take nothing serious from some of these people anymore because I know sometimes most stuff is performative.
I just think Joe talks. I don't even think he's performative. I just think he's a New York guy, man. Like, them cats talk, bro.
They really do, man.
They talk, man. That's what they do. Like,
it was just nasty. And then I felt bad because I'm like,
even I say he's in New York. I mean, he's technically from South Carolina, but he's grown.
Is
he? Yeah, I think the guy's from Sumter, bro.
No, I know his family. His dad's entire side of the family is from down
but I don't think he was born. I think he was born in the Carolina. So I don't know where exactly he was born and when he moved. I mean, we could look it up.
I thought he was born in New York, moved to Jersey, and then when he got in trouble in high school, they sent him down to South Carolina. But his whole dad's entire side of the family is that. Yeah, let's look this up. Joe's like,
he was born. You're right. He was born in Spanish Harlem.
I know too much about this nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder he liked the Spanish girls.
Yeah, moved to.
No wonder.
Is that a reasonable excuse?
You know, certain places they do so much. You know what? I was thinking. I'm gonna say this for my Spider-Man review.
So high school, he was in the Carolinas. He was
that's Laurinburg. He was in Laurinburg, North Carolina.
Vietnam.
Yeah, Fayetteville, Laurinburg. That's where Ryan from.
Are you from Vietnam?
No, he from Laurinburg.
Laurinburg.
Yeah, Laurinburg's right beside.
It's Fayetteville. Nobody would know what the hell Laurinburg is.
Oh, that's fair. No offense, Ryan. That's where Michael Jordan dad got.
He was in Laurinburg? Well, like I said, it's Vietnam. So they call it Vietnam for a reason.
Yeah. Hold on. Here go Mike's boy. Hold on.
But there were others who had the courage to say,
my boy,
bump that. One of those people at the forefront was Kyrie Irving.
I hate this performative ass nigga.
Yeah.
I bring his name up because I had my issues with him from a leadership standpoint. Never as a player, because he's sensational. But with him, in terms of leadership. And I didn't look at it as being courageous. I looked at it as being selfish.
You a bitch ass nigga, Stephen A. Smith.
And I watched Dr. Fauci.
Hey man, HBCU.
Capitol Hill yesterday.
Winston-Salem don't claim him.
And the person I thought about most was Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving stood out in my mind because of the heat that he was taking. And how folks were piling on because that was just the latest transgression in their eyes that he
folks was piling on,
was committing and subjecting the public to. He refused the vaccine. New York City's mandate made him ineligible for home games, and he linked his stance to people losing jobs over vaccine mandates. In my opinion, particularly hindsight-wise, it didn't make him stubborn or selfish.
Oh, here we go. Piss me off.
It made him brave.
Oh, all right. I want to say this before we get started on this topic. I was talking to Laws 2 days ago. Shout out to Laws. Friend, brother of the show, father of the show, dad of the show. And Laws said, what's the hardest problem? What's the biggest issue you have in photography right now? And I said, I meet more people's personas than I meet people. Stephen A. Smith has made it to me. What I loved about Stephen A. Smith early on as a child was that I felt like I knew Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
2026, I feel like I know the persona of Stephen A. Smith.
You know what? The problem with Stephen A. Smith is I think this is a problem in our community, right? Is that when we have someone that we really, really like, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think when we lost, what's the brother's name? Stuart
Scott.
I think when we lost Stuart, I think we gravitated to Stephen A. Smith.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously that was a mistake.
Yeah.
Obviously that was a mistake, right? Because I think we thought, because again, I mean, I've said this on the pod probably 10 times in the past. Stephen A. Smith was a writer in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
The best writer in Philadelphia was Scoop Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
So if you follow basketball, you know that name. You know Scoop Jackson. You used to read Slam back in the day.
Yeah.
Scoop Jackson was, I mean, I'm talking about this dude could write 10 pages and before you know it, you finished it.
Yeah.
Like he was
him.
Yeah, he was that great of a writer.
Mm-hmm.
And Stephen A. Smith low-key stole his persona.
Okay, I can see that.
But that was never Stephen A. Smith. He was never Scoop. Scoop was Scoop.
Yeah.
Scoop would write like Scoop. He would perform like, if he walked in here right now, we know who he is.
Absolutely.
Right? Stephen A. Smith kind of stole Scoop's persona, but that didn't help. What helped him was when we lost Stuart Scott, we was like, well, shit, who's the other black anchor on SportsCenter?
Yes, anchor. Because I think we know Scoop, we know Stuart Scott, we know Bomani, and even Michael, what was his last name? Michael Smith.
Mike Smith, yeah.
You knew these guys on TV and in writing, and you knew kind of their thing, but it was like Stuart Scott was like at that pinnacle where it's like he brought that hip hop cool flavor to TV.
And
right?
it wasn't
niggerish. Oh.
Good, perfect word. Not the word I was looking for, but that one fits even better.
That was a beautiful thing.
He was black. He was authentically black.
It was like you was watching your dad be cool on TV.
Yes.
And then when Stephen A. Smith came, he was more like a polished, but like serious, but still like, hey, I'm in the know as well.
Yeah.
And then when they started moving Stuart Scott out, and I don't know if it was his first battle with his health issues.
Yeah.
And then they start propping him up. And honestly, the number one show besides SportsCenter at that time, you're going to go Cold Pizza, you're going to do First Take. Yep. And then it's cool to have Skip, who's the white guy, who's the adversary to this black man. And then you're still keeping it black. And it's cool, it's dope. And that was there. And you felt like you knew Stephen A. Smith. But for this right here, and let me tell you how I know, this is why I say I'm meeting the persona versus the person. When I see the MAGA people coming out, want to understand why people are upset with Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
And then you like, hold on. He did a whole video on Dr. Fauci.
Yeah.
This apology is the first part of that. And it's his apology to Kyrie. Has nothing to do with his main video. But you put this at the beginning. I'm here to talk about Kyrie Irving. And you spend 2 minutes on Kyrie, then you spend the next 20 minutes kicking in the person back in who you really wanted to do. You was here, you trying to fuse two different places because what you wanted to do is talk trash about Dr. Fauci because you know who rocks with that side of the world. And so for me, it's like somebody was in the comments, they said, I don't understand why y'all so mad at Stephen A. Smith back. And it's like, you didn't have to say, you could have said nothing about Kyrie.
You could say nothing, but you know why you're doing it, right? So right now you're trying to appeal to the anti-vaccine crowd.
Yes.
Right? And like, even when COVID happened, I said, look, this is my whole thing with COVID is, I was like, I didn't think that you should be mandated to get the vaccine. But I was like, why don't you do this? People who are not vaccinated, y'all can all go to work. Mm-hmm. People who are vaccinated is trying to not catch it can all stay home.
Hey.
See, no one will like that because you know why? Because everybody knows it's advantageous for those people to stay at home,
It's
right?
like the atheists saying they want Christmas off.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, so it's like at the end of the day, it's about making people do what you want to do, which is a big problem in this country. It's a huge problem in this country. So I was never against it, but also on the flip side of that, if you went to the doctor right now and your blood pressure's through the roof and they put you on blood pressure medication, which I don't think anything kills black people faster than high blood pressure medication, right? You take it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you would take it. Like whatever they prescribe to you, if they prescribed you antibiotics, you have no clue what the purity is at the manufacturer that it comes from. You're trusting that it's good.
Yeah, you are.
And so it's like whatever it is, you do it. If you had to take a shot of your ass right now because you had a wild fucking weekend in Brazil, you would come back here, you go to your fucking doctor, and you would do it.
Can't sit down.
And you wouldn't ask a goddamn word. But all of a sudden, when the whole world came together and said, "Hey, we need to figure this out," budget's unlimited.
Yeah,
get this done immediately, so we don't have to experience something as familiar, like the bubonic plague in the 1300s or the Spanish. You shouldn't call it Spanish flu because it didn't start in Spain. It's very racist, actually. Absolutely. But that's what it was called. You know what I'm saying? And so we don't have to experience this on the planet. Let's, as a planet, come together.
Yeah,
like it wasn't just the United States, guys. Like, it was legit it was no planes in the sky.
Yeah,
on the whole planet for like 3 days.
Absolutely.
So if something was that important for us to just now be able to look back on it, because again, you can never prove something that never happened.
Yeah.
Right. So for everybody to look back and just be like, "Yo, that was the worst thing ever." Again, I believe Kyrie, especially being a rich person, had every right to be like, "Nah, I'm good on that.
I'll wait."
You know what I'm saying? I waited before I got the vaccine.
Yeah.
I didn't take it in the beginning. I was like, "Nah, let me let y'all get through it for a few months and see if something happened." The motherfuckers start dropping dead, I'm gonna say no.
Yeah. And for me, my biggest thing, and I told somebody this on Twitter, I said, the reason why this apology is disgusting, we are going to be able to look at Stephen A's career when it's complete and say, what are vital, important parts of Stephen A's career? Him being a writer is going to be important.
Yeah.
His journey with Allen Iverson is going to be important. First Take is going to be important. Him becoming the #1 sports show after Skip left is going to be important. I am here to tell y'all, his kicking in the backs of LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving is a part of his career, because he made it his business every morning when KD went to Golden State to be like, "All right, I'm calling you the weakest person. Then when your mom comes sit with me, I'm gonna act like I didn't mean none of that." Right? I'm gonna act like, LeBron trying to punk me because I said he's second to Jordan, not because I said, "LeBron, this is you being a bad father for what you're doing with your son."
Exactly.
We ignore that.
Yeah.
I love
which is insane.
Yo.
LeBron, stop doing this. I beg of you.
Yeah, and he literally said, "This is speaking on to you being a father." I think that was the nastiest word. That is a part of it. His part, what he did with Kyrie, bringing him on First Take. Why didn't you talk to LeBron about this? And then to get back and like, "Oh, we got the same OGs." Cool, bet, I believe it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'm gonna let you rock with that. You gonna say y'all got the same OGs? Y'all had the same OGs.
How would it look? Not to interrupt me, but how would it look if LeBron, looked over there at Stephen A. Smith and say, "Hey, Stephen A. Smith, I see what you're trying to do with your daughter. She ain't good at it, bro. I beg of you."
Stephen A. Smith wouldn't stop talking.
He would lose his
mind.
He would lose his. So, and again, that's why this is what I hate. It's like when people do stuff and then they act like they don't understand what they did.
Yeah.
Bro, just put yourself in front of your insult.
Absolutely. It was just nasty where I was like, man, Stephen A. Smith knew what it was. So when I saw the apology, I was just like, nah, you know what you got to do for me? The next 3 months, every day I need you to get on and talk about how you was so wrong about Kyrie.
Yeah.
But guess what? Kyrie saw that and goes, this is more the same.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody's not paying that attention, especially to somebody who's always apologizing.
Absolutely.
Bruh, stand on it. If you believe it, just stand on it.
Well, he don't believe it.
No, they don't believe it. They just go whichever way the wind goes.
Absolutely. Hold on. Here go LeSean McCoy. Shady McCoy, I like you, man, but you are funny.
I do this, and I truly think that he's one of them. So
he's talking about Ryan Clark.
I just don't know how real this is. He might have real feelings. I don't know, but I've watched him over the years. He's such a social media dude. This is part of it.
That's
This is part of
persona.
it. I think honestly though, the firing of so many different people had more to do with just them trying to make cuts. It's business. Yeah, I think Karl Ravitch was with ESPN for 30 plus years doing baseball coverage and ended up being let go in these cuts though too. I think it's just business, and I think they viewed him as someone that wasn't bringing as much as they felt like they needed moving forward. So,
but he's talking about Ryan Clark crying on the pivot about his losing his job.
Y'all, if I had to give Pat $60 million a year, I mean, we can increase Disney park prices, or we can let go of Ryan Clark. What y'all think about today?
And the baseball guy, like I don't watch baseball like that, but yeah, I mean that's a big name. Like that dude's been doing baseball forever, and they let him go.
Yeah,
I mean he's also old, but
and then on top of this, I don't think most people know like Pat's deal is not just for Pat. It's like his show. Like these people got productions,
deals. Yeah, so they got to pay everybody. They got to pay his producers. They got to pay the people that's running his cameras because Pat goes wherever he goes, and Pat does his show wherever he's at, which I'm guessing is Indianapolis. Maybe I don't think Pat. I seriously doubt Pat is taking his butt to Connecticut to do anything for ESPN.
Hell no. That's part of the gig right there.
Like, the gig. And he got to be wherever College Game Day is.
Yeah.
So, and he probably flying private, and he's probably not doing that himself.
No.
ESPN, he's flying the ESPN plane. Private planes are not cheap. The quickest way for basketball players to go broke is private jets and real estate deals.
And yeah.
It holds too, but it's the private jets. The private jets run way more than those. They should. These new dudes, they spend too much.
Right before we get back to Ryan Clark, NBA players, stop telling us how y'all made 9 figures and how that wasn't enough money. Like that's never gonna go over with. That trend is done.
Hey man, they are really trying to explain to us how 50% of $20 million is not enough, bruh. Shut the fuck up.
I just spent $120 to go see Spider-Man, and I was pissed. Then my mom had the nerve to text me. It was like, "There's no food in your house. Get out of my house."
Go home.
I have nothing. I'm crying.
Go home. I'm crying like Ryan Clark right now.
Absolutely.
Go home.
Look, and then I gotta watch Carmelo Anthony say, "Yeah, man. I mean, you can never make up an extra $113 million. I would never because." And then 2 weeks ago, he told us $100 million wasn't enough. Shut up.
Real talk. I get it. I get it for NBA players. But perhaps y'all should buy planes together and travel together.
Facts. The Banana Boat group should have had their own plane.
Yeah, like no one needs their individual plane.
Yeah.
We'll buy one together.
This is like, no offense. Don't y'all come in the comments. I ain't clipping this part. This is like when Jay-Z was trying to get everybody, he was trying to sell to us that y'all should invest in Tidal because artists are broke and they get more percentage. Yeah. And then he
sold them.
Well, not even that. Then like a week later, Beyonce was pouring Ace of Spades in the bathtub. And it was like, don't tell me y'all broke and your wife and her glory is pouring $1,000 of bottles of Ace of Spades in her tub. Like,
to be fair, that's his company, so the bottles are probably at cost.
Don't tell me y'all artists.
But broke. I mean, it's still champagne from Champagne, France. It's probably still at least $50 a bottle at cost.
Do not tell me y'all broke and then pour. And we never did enough review on that Sir Davis whiskey by Beyonce.
Oh yeah, I haven't tried it. How was it? You tried it? I know Ben is huge on whiskeys, so it just is. You
ever had Aristocrat, the vodka?
God, no. I had Aristocrat vodka. I've never had anything outside because vodka is very hard to mess up. So Aristocrat vodka, but I've never tried the Aristocrat whiskey or anything.
I've never had the Aristocrat whiskey. I've only had the vodka, and it tastes like the vodka. It tastes like pine cones. It's disgusting.
Oh man! So yeah, I hate when people slap a brand name on an inferior product.
Yeah,
that don't you know what I'm saying? Like, don't sell me on trusting you. Actually, make a really really good product. And there are some cats that actually do like really good products. I heard Michael B. Jordan tequila is really good. It's really expensive, $100 a bottle. But I heard it's really, really good. When the guys drop Avion.
Yeah.
Who was that did it? It's a actor.
Leonardo?
No, it wasn't Leonardo. It was somebody else. But anyway, that was really, really good. Like Avion actually, is it Avion or Avion? Avion.
But I know exactly what you're talking about.
Avion actually raised what we should expect out of tequila. Like, because up until that point, we thought that Patron was good tequila.
Oh my gosh.
And then we realized, like, once people started trying Avion, we were just like, Yeah, this is not good tequila. And then a lot of good tequila start coming out because everyone had to up their standard. Because if not, Avion was going to be the top tequila.
Absolutely. But yeah, it's not good. The bottle is nice. The name is nice. The whole presentation is nice.
It's not good. It's like
it's just nasty. And it's because it's so young.
Yeah. It has to age.
It has to age. And I don't want to slander the whiskey brand that's based in Charlotte because I would love to meet y'all one day.
Yeah, but but you can buy. But that's the thing, though. You can buy old barrels. Like I never understand if you're going to start a whiskey brand,
yeah,
you can buy an old distillery. Like there's small old distilleries out here that have 10, 15-year-old whiskey in barrels, bro. And you just have to buy them, take their recipe, and then it's just such a small batch, and then you just have to. Like I would love to if we made a ton of money on this podcast.
Come on, y'all invest a Patreon right now.
Yeah, like what I would want to do is like back in my hometown where I'm from, I would like to put a distillery there. But here's the thing: the only thing you can make is vodka, right? Because you like everything brown has to be aged. That's why it's brown because it's in a barrel. I would buy a small distillery somewhere and just be like, hey, let me just buy it, and then I just price it through the roof.
Yeah. Hey man, can't sell nothing in South Carolina. South Carolina is the worst. Back to Ryan Clark. Was Ryan? I did feel kind of weird when Ryan Clark was crying.
Ryan, so funny enough, what's the clip that we made? It's probably a year ago now. It went kind of viral. The one we was going in on Stephen A. Smith. Did we mention who we going in on that clip? Because we went on.
We went in on Stephen A. Smith, which is like the viral one.
Yeah. It was Stephen A. Smith and somebody else. But we mentioned in that clip, I think we mentioned Ryan Clark. No, we talked about Stephen A. Smith and Ryan Clark. That's what it was about.
Yes, we was talking about both of them.
Yeah, because I was like, we're never going to get a deal because I know Ryan Clark seen this.
Yeah.
So
sad, we ain't gonna never get a deal. Dude, it's just crazy, which is true.
It's true. So it's funny enough though, right? In this episode, we're talking about who back to back, Stephen A. Smith, Ryan Clark, because both of these guys. I'm not saying that you guys are fake. What I'm saying is your persona online is different than who I believe you are. And I think that people value authenticity. And I think LeSean McCoy is absolutely right here. I don't think he off base at all. LeSean McCoy is in the same circles as Ryan Clark. They both played in the league for the same length of time. Their careers overlap. And, they had the same type careers. They both were really good players. Not Hall of Fame, but really, really good players. Yeah. That left an impact in the game. LeSean McCoy catching the ball out the backfield. Nobody was really doing that. I mean, because most of y'all don't remember running a lot. But nobody was really doing that. LeSean McCoy kind of ushered that in. Brian Westbrook, LeSean McCoy kind of, brought that in. Ryan Clark is the end of the jacked up era. Kind of crazy that was a segment on SportsCenter. Yeah. But Ryan Clark is known for that because, everybody was like, he can't cover, but he will separate you from that ball. Yeah. He will. So it was like, so they both had the similar careers, right? So I think Shady having this opinion on Ryan Clark, I think it's 100% spot on. I don't think he off with it at all. Yeah, I think a lot of people look at you guys now on TV and entertainment and say, we had a conversation in our group chat yesterday. Sorry, this is my squirrel brain jumping around. And somebody put in our group chat Terry Crews and his porn addiction, right? And we spoke about that. We did talk. I'm laughing because I now know what a porn addiction looks like because of Terry Crews, right? And they said, Gavin, make sure y'all speak about this on the pod. I said we already did it, but he and Cam Joe, our lawyer at the beginning of this podcast that we talked about, goes, oh great, I love when you have opinions on stuff like this. And I said, hey, it's only a select few guys that I think really sold their soul in Black Hollywood. And I said, Terry Crews is a part of this. Stephen A is a part of this as well. Yeah. But it's like, what you do for your audience is throws me off because I believe all of these things are humiliation rituals. Like I don't believe in those things, but I do. Well, here's that. I don't believe in a humiliation ritual per se. Like I don't think it's something that you have to do. But I do think that there's people that are in positions of power that want to see you emasculated, right? They want to see you beneath them. They want to see you do something that you don't want to do, something that's embarrassing. Yes. So I think that plays a part. So I think we call it humiliation rituals, right? But when you have somebody that really wants to make it, right? They willing to do anything. You know what I'm saying? And like when you get to that point of desperation, and then you have somebody up here that's, for lack of a better term, a sadist, right? And they like, well, this person's willing to do anything. This person isn't willing to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna reward the person that does something that I know is just fucked up.
Yeah, and so when it comes to Ryan Clark, I think you would keep a job at ESPN. First of all, I think you're gonna be okay. You on the pivot.
He's fine.
You good. You know,
I mean, and let's be clear. Like even the pivot, like y'all took that from I Am Athlete.
Yeah.
I mean, Brandon Marsh kind of screwed it up, but
yeah.
but they picked up the ball.
And so when I look at Ryan Clark, it's like, because you have no backbone and so apologetic, I can look at the higher up saying, he can go. It's better to have if you believe in this and you controversial and you stand on your square, for them to say, we at least got to keep him here because we know we're going to get, for them, it's all impressions and numbers and digital stuff. Nobody coming to see Ryan Clark cuss out RG3 one day and then apologize to him next
24 hours later. Yeah, absolutely. And if you want to hire Ryan Clark back, he's coming back.
He is.
He's coming back.
Ryan, we know you can.
And I don't fault him for that. I don't fault him for that. But that's always my thing. If you're willing to do whatever it takes for money, like I tell you all the time, if political season came up and if the far right came here and they was like, yo, we're going to pay y'all $2 million, I'm promoting far right shit. Right? I'm just going to be like, yo, I'm promoting it. But I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'll be like, I believe this.
So, all right. So before we go, because we got to take a little break before we come back.
Yeah.
This is a great segue, not to the rest of the pod. Who in your family, let's say you start promoting far right stuff.
Yeah.
Who in your family is going to come to you and be like, what are you doing?
Everybody going to be like, how much they paid? Like nobody gonna be like, what you doing? Because everybody know me. You know what I'm saying? Like who I am. Everybody gonna be like, yo, how much they pay you? They're like, I know you got a grip for that because I know you would not do it for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if somebody came and just like, no offense, $100,000. Hey man, $100,000. We want y'all to promote, far right wing shit between now and November. I'll be like, no,
I'm good.
I'm good, right? You know what I'm saying? Because this on the internet lasts forever, right?
Yes.
So so it's like, nah, but if somebody came and was just like, hey, $7 million now to November. Yo, like whatever, Project 2025 all day. Here y'all go. Here y'all go. Hey guys, this is brought to you by Project 2025. All right. Like 100%. Because you know what I'm saying? Because everybody already know, like, yo, I don't agree with that shit. But if you drop the bag, it's like, yo, like how many people work for defense contractors? How many people work for, corporation where your CEO is in a picture with Epstein? You know what I'm saying? Like,
we let that rock. I don't know if anybody, because Cat Williams made us look at Faison Love totally different for the rest of our life. I don't know if anybody saw the interview where Vlad asked Faison to explain why Chris Tucker, who's on my Mount Rushmore of selling his soul, by the way.
Yeah.
How many people on there? 4?
Yeah, 4.
Terry Crews, Stephen A. Smith. Chris Tucker might not be there. I'm trying to think who else. But anyway, I don't want to put Tyler Perry there just yet. I think he sold to Oprah. Maybe not necessarily
But I don't blame people for getting the bag though.
No.
Yeah.
Faison Love, Vlad asked Faison Love, said, how do you explain Chris Tucker at Epstein Island? And Faison Love, in all his glory and craziness, he goes, sometimes black people sell their soul and don't realize that they're there as entertainment.
Yeah, that's true.
He said, I rock with Chris Tucker, but he loves being the entertainment for those type of people.
He's an apologist. Well, Faison is saying he's an apologist.
Well, no, he's saying Chris Tucker go over there and shuck and jive and be the halftime show for niggas who getting their rocks off at Epstein Island and don't even realize that. He just say, I'm here laughing with the president and this person and this entertainer. Don't realize
you're part of the entertainment.
You're the comedian for them.
Yeah. You're doing impressions. You making them laugh
before they go do what they got to do.
Yeah.
And sometimes I wish our community would sit back and say, why am I in this room again? Like, why am I sitting with?
I think anytime you the only in the room,
that's what
you probably need to question what you doing there. Like if you look around and you like, I'm the only one. Bro. And this is coming from a black guy that has had a ton of white roommates, right? Like, but I know I'm there. You know what I'm saying? I want to stay by his part. I don't want to stay off Sugar Creek.
Yeah. Right? Shout out to Sugar Creek.
I know why I'm here.
Shout out to Sugar Creek.
So it's like, as long as you know why you here, you know what I'm saying? But if you think you're there because you're different, yeah, bro.
It ain't gonna work.
It ain't gonna work.
All right, let's go pay some bills. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Gavin. My bad. It's in the middle of the episode. This is totally unexpected, but I gotta thank you for all the love and support that y'all have shown to the Black Dads Club. Be sure to check us out on Patreon, YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify. Who the hell is knocking at the door when I'm trying to do an ad? God dang it. Anyway, be sure to check us out. Show us some love. If you can, leave us a review so we can read it on air. Also, if you go to the blackdadsclub.org and you scroll down, you can actually join the show. We're going to be doing call-ins, letting people submit questions. Please let me know if you got to stay anonymous, and I do my best. You know, I ain't going to call you out, but we'd love for you to submit questions so we can answer them on air. Also, if you know somebody that wants to be a guest or can really benefit from this platform, please send them our way. We'll let her chat it up with them. Hey, thank y'all so much. All right, now I'm going to let y'all get back to the show. Now, who the hell up there? Hold on now. Want to welcome everybody back from our break. We had to grab some water. Neither one of us grabbed water. We took a bathroom break. Neither one of us left our seats. Well, I did, but one of my favorite thing is I always say the internet needs to be split up based off of GPAs. I'm willing to do GPAs in high school. I don't know how Mike feels, but I believe that the internet should be broken up in GPAs, and you should only be allowed to go down. You're not allowed to go up in tiers. So I can visit a community that's lower GPA than me, but I can never go up.
That'll never work.
And it's not like I had the greatest GPA in high school. I think I graduated like a 3.5 or 3 something. Yeah. It was a 3 something.
Yeah, that'll never work. That'll never work, man.
Well, yeah, but the only reason why I think it will work because smart people, they do like to sometimes visit the hood.
Well, here's the thing. When smart people was running the internet was better, right? Because I don't know.
It was boring though.
It was a little boring. But you had to be creative to be funny.
You did.
So it was higher quality. Like if something was funny, it was really funny. Mm-hmm. You know, it wasn't like that dumb humor. Right now we live in this dumb humor world. Dead internet is a real thing. Like it is, and what dead internet is, it's like basically, you know, bots. And when people say bots, they don't literally mean there's an actual bot that's responding to something, right? Mm-hmm. Bots are just people that are on farms, you know, in these developing countries that's just copying and pasting stuff over and over again from 100 different accounts.
All from Africa.
Africa, in India, and Pakistan.
But that's the running joke. Like, oh, look at this account. It was just created 2 days ago.
Yeah, 2 days ago.
They're Nigerian.
Yeah, it's in Nigeria. Yeah, absolutely, right? Like, it's like the Nigerian, no offense to the Nigerian. You know what? Matter of fact, a lot of my ancestors are Nigerian, so y'all kind of fuck my people over. You know? So I could be offensive a little bit, but you know, your reputation is well earned.
Absolutely, and they know it.
Yeah, it's well earned. So a lot of what you see on the internet is not really like it's just. And here's the thing: all the data companies could stop this like in 5 minutes if they wanted to. Like 5 minutes from right now, they could destroy it.
There's a thing on Reddit. Certain communities you cannot communicate in if your account is not a certain age.
Yeah.
Or if you don't have enough karma. And karma is just people that have upvoted you enough and whatever. They could do that, but they don't want to.
They don't want to. They want the engagement. They want which is crazy because, you know, engagement, that's how much more servers you got to buy. Mm-hmm. So it's like, yo, if somebody just posted and repeating stuff, you would think that these companies would be like, man, you killing my server space.
Nope.
You know, over bit they're not, right? So there is a reason why they let everything fly, right? You used to get suspended if you lied about something. Like if you posted, you know, X celebrity is dead.
Yeah.
Right? And it went viral.
You was done.
You were done. You were done. They were nuking your account.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like now you could just post it. And again, I was telling one of my friends, I was like, the biggest part of everything taking off the way it will, I said the first thing I am doing myself, outside of leaving America and going to a different K-shaped economy, I was like, I'm getting off the internet. I said, because it's not worth it. I said, it's too much work.
I laughed. And we don't have to go down this road. But this is why I laughed at you have a problem with Kendrick Lamar. He lives his life the way you would live it. His family in a different space with a brick phone, no internet, not engaged on social media.
You're right. I'm a hypocrite. So
it's just so funny. I'm like, this is Mike to a T. The reason why I want us to split up, because I realized you guys were having an argument in the community over if college kids should be allowed to wear durags and bonnets to class.
And defending it.
And defending it.
Yeah, because look, everybody know what side I'm going to be on this argument.
What side are you on?
You should not be wearing durags and bonnets to fucking college class.
Well, for me, I thought that was common knowledge. When I saw it, I go, okay, clearly this is targeting African Americans
Yeah.
But this is a HBCU.
Yes.
And then I was like, but me and you are the mindset that we hate seeing bonnets and durags outside of people's homes. So it was whatever. Then I was thinking like, oh, well, everybody's going to think that. This is not going to be a big deal. Yo, y'all was having full-blown discussions about how wrong
space is going.
I said, yo, I was mind blown how we were here. And then I realized the people are defending it. Now, I don't know how y'all feel about this. This is me personally. Y'all are the same people who was wearing pajamas and sweatpants to college classes. And I was like, what are we doing? Now, I was the type of person, because I didn't live on campus. I only lived on campus for one semester. Yeah. I always put on clothes before I went somewhere. But also, I was raised a certain way where, hey, you dress appropriately. So
we was raised in a generation where it was like, it wasn't just you a representation. When you're younger, you're a representation of your parents and your people. But when we got to college, bro, it was like, yo, you dressing because every day is a holiday.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not a holiday, a holla day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Every day, you never knew who you was going to run into, where you going to see her. Man, you better be your flyers. Yeah. You better be in your whitest. Yeah. Because, you don't know. And it was a pride thing. Like, hey, man, I want to be the best version of myself in case, I run across these people, or I'm going to go out here. It was not this thing of, I'm going to just give you whatever the fuck you're gonna receive.
Yeah, and I think it's nasty work, because I look at y'all, like, I remember being in high school, and I remember every time the girls used to wear pajama pants to class, I was like, oh, she stank. Because I'm like, I don't believe you got out your bed, washed. Let's say you washed the night before, so we're gonna take washing. Yeah. I don't believe you got up and said, hey, I slept in these pajamas. Let me put on some new clean pajamas before I go to class. I don't believe that.
It did kind of put you in the mindset of you stepped out of bed and you just walked out of the house.
Coochie just stank.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing here?
And I'm with casual wear. I think casual wear now
has its place.
I think it's grown, right? The Lululemons and the Nike Techs. Like, all that would be, back in the day, would be like, yo, you don't wear that out.
Yes.
So I think casual wear but it's still the way you dress with it.
Absolutely.
There's still a presentation that goes with it, right? If a woman is in a Lululemon, right, you still expect her to look, you don't expect her being Lululemon or a bonnet, basically, right? You never see that.
You don't. Well, here's my thing.
You don't see guy in a Nike Tech. Well, you do see guy in a Nike Tech and do-rag, because y'all just done do-rags just became something totally different
now. Yeah, y'all don't have waves. Yeah. They don't have waves and they wear do-rag. Here's my thing. I'm not finna argue with nobody. You don't go to the dentist with a bonnet on. No. You don't go to church with a bonnet on. You don't go on your first date with a bonnet on. You don't go to a job interview with a bonnet on. Why the fuck do you want to wear a bonnet in class? You only place to wear a bonnet is appropriate is in the bed.
Yes, or in your house.
In your house.
In your house, bonnets and do-rags. But with the moment you walk out, it should be one of those things like, yo, you don't. I was gonna say you don't walk out of the house in your underwear no more, but we do that also.
We do. We style it.
I don't know. All right,
I was laughing. Shout out to the students at Howard. They want their money back.
Yeah.
They were at the admissions office when it come out that the employees had stolen $1 million over, money from the school. HBCUs, I'm gonna keep fighting for y'all.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure this happens at
every school.
Right?
Yeah.
But I will say this: Black institutions. Well, let me go back. Let me step one step back.
Okay.
Durags and bonnets. Is it respectability politics? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But there's nothing wrong with being respectable.
No.
There's nothing like at some point you do have to realize being respectable is okay, right? I'm not telling you to do whatever the fuck somebody tell you to do, but there's nothing wrong with being respectful. So.
Oh, and before we leave there, every part of our community, and I'm putting HBCU a part of our community, everybody has their job to prepare you for the next step.
Yes.
So my parents who didn't go to college, my mom went to college when I was in the 10th grade.
Yeah.
Only other person besides my mom's side of the family went to college, but they were in Florida. My dad's side of the family, I think 2 of my aunts went to college, right? It's like when I asked Mike, hey, you got any advice for me for being a first-time dad? And Mike was like, hey, man, that was a couple years ago. Asked my sister, she said, hey, bro, that was a couple years ago. Asked my dad, he said, hey, bro, that was 30 years ago. Like, everybody, it's up to the person in the part of the community that's preparing you for the next step has to prepare you.
Yeah.
But school is saying, hey, our job is to get you ready for the workforce and for what real life looks like.
Yes.
They telling you to, hey, take these head coverings that are made for nighttime bedly routines to take them off. Take the shit off or don't go there.
Just listen. Just listen.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with having to follow directions or instructions. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't know. I know what's happening in our community. I'm not going to go into today. I'll go into it tonight. I'm not going to go into and I've been a little inconsistent at because I've been out these last couple of Wednesdays. And then kiddo probably about to play football. We're gonna figure it out.
But tonight.
I'll go into it tonight. But there's nothing wrong with paying attention and listening to someone that has authority over you. You thinking that this person don't have authority over you, or you thinking that this person should not have authority over you, does not make it so.
No.
All right. So there's nothing wrong with listening. This durag and bonnets argument, I know why it's happening in our community because we are a matriarchal led community.
He said he wasn't gonna do it.
I said I wasn't gonna do it. I couldn't help myself. I could not help myself. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You kind of want to do whatever you want to do, but you can't do what you want to do whenever you want to.
Somebody brung Mona told Mark, she was talking about the DJ Envy washing his ass part, right? And she said a lot of this is happening because a lot of dudes don't have their dads in the house. And Mark goes, you can't blame people not washing their ass on single moms. And she said, no, I'm blaming them dads. He said, no. If you saying the moms taught them this, you're not blaming the dads no more. So I'm laughing because I wanted to use that logic on you, but you wouldn't have got it unless I explained it. Yeah, so that a joke don't work.
But no. But matriarchy doesn't mean that the dads aren't there. A lot of men are henpecked. You know, that's old school. Yeah. A lot of y'all, and I think here's the thing: a lot of people are becoming comfortable with it. The problem is the women don't like the leadership role. But if you get with a beta, somebody like, it's yin and yang. It's not yin and yin. It's not yang and yang.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't make it fit because you don't want it to fit. So if somebody is taking the back seat, that means that somebody else is taking the front seat. If somebody's driving, that means somebody's riding. Facts. So when a lot of women are in these situations where you driving, babe, guess what happened to the other side?
Fuck, my battery's out. Hold on. Y'all stay right there. Hold on. Mike caught it this time. With these HBCUs, they stealing money. We got to fix that. It is. But it happened. I know every school. This happens on so many levels. I do ask.
Federal check come in. Ain't nobody checking. Or are you in with the finance department?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I mean, they're stealing in all these schools. But honestly, they probably do need to do an audit on all of these colleges because that's probably why college costs so much right now. Is because somebody's just walking out of the door with a lot of money from these institutions. College should not cost a lot of money. It just shouldn't.
It shouldn't. Not the state schools, even though Howard is a private school, but that's something else. Let's get into some music right quick. Usher and Chris Brown. The girl said she was like that with Usher because she wanted to be with Chris Brown.
She killed herself on social media for the next 3 days.
Yeah, she did. But then you know what I always realize is like sometimes people recognize, hey, I might not be as hot as this ever again in my life. And I have to make my 5 seconds run to my 15 minutes of fame, which, whatever.
Yeah.
Because her whole thing was like, it was weird to me. And I like her talking back to the ugly bitches in her hometown. I love when y'all do that. That's my favorite thing. That's my favorite thing to do. Talk trash to people in my my hometown, especially my church folks. I love, my favorite. Now, do concerts need to start saying, hey, you're being pulled for Chris or Usher? Is that cool?
I'm almost certain that when they grabbed them, I'm almost certain that at the concerts, especially since it came to Charlotte, and we know that like several of the girls with local influencers, so it kind of tells you what it is. So I think they know ahead of time. I mean, we've had pods come to Charlotte and just put us on the waiting list, right?
Yeah.
Like, cause none of them call us up.
Yeah.
But they go and they find the best pods in the city,
and they try to reach out.
And then they put it on a waiting list. So I could definitely say when they were pulled into her, I think she said it was her and her mom, right? When they got pulled into that VIP, I'm pretty sure it was more than just them. Pretty sure it was 30, 40.
Yeah.
So you kind of just choosing from that pot.
Yeah, I looked at Shorty and was like, girl, you know why you going to the VIP? Because they asked you, do you want to come to VIP?
Yeah.
Nobody's saying no to that.
Nobody's saying no.
Then when you get up there, she said, she cleaned it up later. She said, hey, they came back and said, hey, you're going to go upstage with Usher. It's okay. That is your chance to say no. But you know what? If you say no, you're probably going to be escorted to your real seat.
And she said that she was like, I was looking fly. She was like, I was looking good. Yeah. So she was like, I wanted everybody to see this outfit. But yeah, I can see her probably being a little disappointed when they was like, you know,
it's Usher.
We gonna bring you for Usher. And she wanted Chris Brown.
All y'all can't get stroked by Chris Brown on stage, man.
And we know Chris Brown has a type, and you was close to his type, but you weren't really his type.
I gotta look what she looked like.
She's pretty. She's really pretty.
I know you. They ain't definitely put no ugly girls.
Oh yeah. Excuse me. I kind of discussing the obvious here.
Yeah.
But I think she said she had a boyfriend, but she tried to put it on like her. But the truth is, she probably wanted Chris Brown.
She said that.
Yeah, she probably wanted Chris Brown, and like you said, I think when they told her Usher, she probably was a little like, God damn. Yeah.
Usher gonna be all up in my face. But my thing is like, girl, here's my thing. We got to learn to start saying no. It's a lot of times you get there and it's hard to say no, right?
Man, imagine getting sit back to your old seats. Even though I think she had floor seats, yeah. Oh, no, she had floor seats. So
still jam pop.
But she's still like, yo, get escorted out of VIP.
Yeah. Is that sometimes you gotta learn to say no because you ruin a good moment.
Yeah, she should have said no though.
You go up there, you got the stank face on, you look ungrateful. And I don't like y'all pull it up later. You saying you and your mom like, oh, I've been around. My dad had me around celebrities. This ain't nothing new. This is all right, cool, bet. Y'all all say that. I remember one time I was working at the Ritz, and I remember shout out to her because I ain't gonna slander you because me and you are cool now. And I remember I was like, yo, you telling somebody, you're gonna see a lot of famous people here. Yeah. She was like, I used to work at Onyx.
Well, she probably saw a lot of famous people in Onyx. Is Onyx still open?
Yeah, they're still open. I don't think I don't know if Flirt is still open. They got a new strip club now. And all the girls went over there. I've been watching it. Shout out to the stripper I follow, man. You accepted me as a friend request. And this is the part my girl don't listen to. But it was funny because she do taxes.
Of course she does taxes.
She got face tats, chest tats. And she strip, and then she also, so the next time she show her stripping, the next day she be like, yo, if you need your taxes done. It's like,
that's a lot of work.
It's like, girl, no, nobody letting you do their taxes.
That's like, a lot of work.
Give your life up. Queen Naja, this is another persona thing. Queen Naja, her man, and it looks like her friends and their mans was all out to dinner. They were on stream, and the bill came. And it was some back and forth. It was a little bit confusion. And I love when you streamers do this. You cut the stream. No. Turn that stream back on. Let's get to it.
Oh, man. Hey, man, we going to stream when Grand Theft Auto 6 come out?
Yes, we need to do that. I would love to start streaming this. I want to start making this podcast live once we get a production person in here. I think that'll be dope. Yeah. But the stream, the problem is, I say yes, but me and you gonna have to dedicate hours of being on there. That's the problem.
I mean, I'm gonna do it, bro, because it's gonna be new. I haven't played GTA in like a decade. I miss it, man. I was wanting to play with PlayStation 2. I think that first Vice City, that PlayStation 2.
No, it was PS3.
It was PS3.
Came out.
Are we sure? I want to say Vice City was PS2.
Maybe, yeah, because I was young. Yeah, I was in middle school.
Man,
so yeah, it had to
I miss it, man. I haven't really played it since Vice City. That was like my favorite one.
I didn't play every one. I'm gonna cry when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. I think when I get it, because I'm gonna try to find the physical part because I got the copy. Yeah, but they keep doing the digital. But when they finish downloading, I'm gonna record myself because I'm going to cry. I'm gonna make myself cry. I'm gonna do that goofy shit y'all do online when y'all be fake crying.
You gonna set the camera.
I'm gonna set the camera up, but I don't know if I start crying before I hit record or after.
We need to stream it.
Yes.
I mean, we can find a time. I mean, we can, even if it's late.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We both get on because we can get in the same room. We can run missions. Everybody will come in. We're gonna argue. Y'all get to see the real Mike and Gavin argument.
Yeah.
The pod doesn't have the real Mike and Gavin argument.
Because we try to be respectful. Yeah. We have sons. We don't want our sons to look at each other and Dave was like, yo, your dad still mad at my dad. Was this a joke?
So y'all be able to get the real. But anyway, back to the streaming.
Queen Naja, I don't know what's supposed to be going on here. I will say this, dudes, you should not let your girls fight over the bill unless this is like a Valentine's Day type deal where the girls is taking y'all out. And I love when women do that. But we have to start having discussions beforehand. Who paying?
But here's the thing though. Out of that group, because do we clip that or not? Was it who pays the tab?
Yeah, we clipped that.
We clipped that.
Yeah.
So it goes back to that conversation, man. It's
all y'all broke.
Yeah. So whoever. If there's not a rich person there, which I'm assuming she's a rich person. She's an R&B artist. She's a streamer. I would assume. I know Gavin said he all broke. 50K a month. You should not be broke.
I didn't mean 50K. 50K a year.
Okay,
Queen Naja should make more than that.
Yeah, 50K a month. Pick up the tab, bro. Pick up the $1,500 tab.
Hey, man, please do it. Also, going back to you streamers, I told y'all on the podcast a couple of episodes ago, I'm here to let y'all know.
They were problematic.
Hey.
Now they're both in trouble.
AB is in trouble getting sued for assault. Dina Gray is getting sued for robbery and assault. I am here to tell you that this is going to be a trending topic. This is going to keep going, and it's going to get worse. The reason why some of y'all are living your personas going to be in this episode title for sure.
Well, you got to do clicks, right? Like when you're trying to get clicks, now you got to do clickbaity stuff.
Mm-hmm. You sell yourself to that. To that algorithm, that engagement. And unfortunately, y'all have a bunch of young girls who you do not know who are paid to be there. And you need them to be authentic.
I wonder if they're being paid. I wonder if part of the problem is these young ladies aren't being paid. Because, back in the day, back in my day, when I was a kid, right? But back in the day, whenever you'd have a party or something, right? You just invite girls.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of women would just come because there's going to be food, right? Because we didn't know that women were starving.
Yeah.
Back in the day. We did not know that. Y'all were not eating.
Yes.
Right? So they would come because they're food.
That is facts. Mike is not lying, and it's so funny to hear that out loud.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then, you had plenty of alcohol, right?
Yep.
So a lot of the times you weren't paying women to be there, right?
Yes.
But a lot of women would come because they was like, yo, I know when he throws parties, it's going to be, guys are going to be there. Food is going to be there. It's going to be liquor.
Yeah.
And it's cool when you're poor because we was all poor.
Yes.
Right? But when you have money,
now
it becomes an issue because maybe they're not being paid, and maybe that's the problem.
I think all these women are getting paid because I think women understand that these ladies now understand that it's only a couple of us that's going to be willing to do this.
Yeah.
We're talking about on camera, be on camera for hours.
Yeah.
Meaning I'm not working. I'm not generating.
Hang out all day. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
right.
that part. It's only so many of us that's pretty enough to be on screen. It's only so many of us who willing to bypass y'all being drunk, being aggressive, and all up in our face. So the pool is getting smaller and smaller. Plus, now we all know it's money in streaming.
Yeah.
Especially for a Dina Gray or a Neon or a Kai Cenat or whatever. Not that Kai do dumb, goofy shit like this. Y'all really know how to make Kai Cenat look like a freaking genius, right? And he is. I'm not, he is. But it's just like
they keep trying to run him and Tyler back. What's up with that?
I think Tyler, your album came and went last week, 2 weeks ago.
We don't play that color shit. And I love South Africa. I think if I could choose any place to live,
bruh,
I'm almost certain I would pick a very beautiful house in Cape Town.
I don't feel bad for her yet. Y'all know me, I'm Mr. Feel Bad for You. I don't feel bad for her because I knew what was when she went on the Breakfast Club and her team did whatever, and she turned around and looked at her white PR person who might have been South African, but looked at that white lady. I said, "Oh, it's over for her." I knew it was over. And then somebody gave her an award at an award show, and she made them hold it.
Yeah.
And then when she curved Usher, I said, "Oh, she's thumbing up her nose. She's giving off the thumbing up your nose at black people." And then when you step behind, we all looking at Tim's ass, and you step behind her and covered it up with your small ass body. And then when the dude was like, "Yo, Tyler, we wanted to see that," and you try to clap back at him.
Tyler has had a lot of missteps, but I mean, that's what I would expect from a TikTok celebrity.
Not even that. She ain't even a TikTok celebrity. Her song got celebrity is different. This is what I expect when foreigners do not have a black person in their room and you trying to sell to black culture.
This is true.
This is when white people try to sell something to black people and there's no black person in the room. This is what happens.
Well, there's no black Americans.
Yes.
They have a British black person from the UK. And it's like, bro, it's not the same. Not to say there is a culture and it's like, yo, you've made too many missteps. But it is forgivable.
It is.
It is forgivable. But it's like, Tyler, like you have to chill or just sell your music on the continent.
Yeah.
Just sell your music on the continent.
Just say, I don't need America. And then you do your shit
just
over
go
there.
there's a lot of artists that went to the UK and
just
Sweden, like you can still make money overseas.
Yeah, we just ain't gonna make that shit cool, which is gonna suck. But
I love Tyler. Y'all know Tyler is like one of the prettiest girls that I told y'all about.
Man, Tim's, I love you.
Love Tim's too. Hey, my range. I got range now.
All right, Steph Curry.
I can go from the logo if I have to.
Look, my advice to all you streamers that's out there, a lot of y'all have sold your souls to your audience, to that engagement meter, to that, hey, I see where the money is and I got to keep going and pushing it. Whether y'all appearing to red pillars, whether y'all appealing to the feminist movement, whether y'all appealing to the young kids or whatnot, I pray that it don't cost you your freedom.
Yeah, just watch yourself, guys, and understand also once you get to a certain level, like once you make a certain amount of money, bro, there's no more bar pussy. Like that's a real thing. Like once you get to a certain level, man, you can't do it. You can't just grab random ladies and just throw them in the back of your video. It can't happen no more.
Or just have the lawyer money. Because it's gonna happen.
Yeah, and the lawyer money gonna cost more than actually doing anything else. Like lawyers cost a lot of money. Bro, who was there? It was somebody earnings report. Meta, Facebook earnings report, bro. They had spent like over $5 billion in lawyer fees.
I bet.
In a quarter. That's a quarterly report.
Nasty. God,
that is insane.
Nasty. But they give me 16 cents for 40,000.
That's why, because the law firm is collecting.
God dang it, man. Yeah. It's a couple of docs I would love everybody to go check. Toxic Love Story. Please go check that out. Super, super interesting. It's the story of a disgruntled girlfriend who is harassing her ex-boyfriend and his girl, and she plans to get this girl kidnapped, beat up, and raped.
Good Lord.
And she did it. The boyfriend worked at, he was a U.S. Marshal, and this doc.
She did this to a cop's girlfriend?
Y'all need to watch this. This doc is an hour and 45 minutes. It takes y'all all of 20 minutes to realize like something ain't right. And let's just say that girl, that ex-girlfriend, was able to sue the Anaheim Police Department for $2 million once everything was over.
That is insane. And like U.S. Marshals are notorious for just popping people and not even having to write a report.
Well, I ain't gonna tell the story. She didn't do none of it. So you got to watch the doc.
Oh, so
she did nothing. It's a crazy love story. And the girl who is the disgruntled ex-girlfriend, she was just minding her business, dog.
That is insane.
It's insane to watch. And the U.S. Marshal was, everything raveled because this nigga tried to throw his work laptop out. And the U.S. government found that.
Okay, what's the name of the doc again?
Toxic Love Story. Please check it out.
Toxic
it is super. It's super interesting. When you watch it, you're gonna be like, "What just happened?" But it's just that story there, and it has everything to do with a condo this U.S. Marshal and his ex bought. And everything happens because everybody wants that condo. So it's just like, however we can get this condo. Maternal instinct. I don't know how. We always say there's no such thing as a bad mom.
Yeah.
And I would love everybody because there's these crazy docs of crazy moms always happen, and women Dana White it, and I respect it. This is one of those. We couldn't watch it when it first came out because Karina was pregnant. And it's one of those type. And it's about a girl who she spends 10 months convincing her boyfriend that she's pregnant. And it's time. A baby got to come from somewhere. That's all I'm going to say.
Wow.
So I encourage everybody to watch it. It is also one of those things when you look at it and you go, hey, this doc should be over by now. Why is it still 45 minutes on it? That's what Netflix is doing now. Yeah. They're getting to these docs where it's like, hey, here's an hour and a half doc, an hour and 45 minute doc. At an hour, you're going to feel like, hey, I'm full. I get it, but something's missing, but I'm cool. I'm done watching this doc. And then the last 45 minutes just blow your mind. And you just like, how did I not see none of this shit in the first hour? Check it out. I encourage everybody to do that. I'm going to make this quick because we've been on here too long. I went to go see Spider-Man last night with my son. If you don't know anything about my son, you need to know that he thinks he's every Spider-Man.
He's 100% Spider-Man.
And I love kids because kids do what they want to. My sister spent her time, effort, and energy convincing my son he needs to put on the Spider-Man outfit to go see the movie last night. And of course, my son says, no, I'm Black Panther today. And he refused. And he really refused my sister. My sister usually can be like, hey, no, we're doing this. He'll do it. I have to raise my voice to get it. My girl just says, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, bump it. My sister tried. He said, no, I'm Black Panther today. I'm not going to see this. We got home. This boy goes, can we watch the movie on the TV? I want to wear my outfit now. And it's like, first of all, it's 9:00. No.
Yeah.
And no, I realized yesterday my son don't understand what he sees in the movie. It's not automatically on TV.
It's not on TV.
So anybody else want to go take my kid to go see Spider-Man again? He is ready.
And he will dress up this time.
He will dress up this time with you. The movie was super interesting. First of all, the movie theaters is expensive as hell. I bought 2 adult tickets and 2 kids tickets to go to a Regal movie theater, not even AMC.
Yeah.
AMC was just sold out. They have these reclining seats, take out seats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's way less seats, so everything fills up fast. That's why so many more movie times. They start early in the day, they go late at night, whatnot.
I know movies start like 10 in the morning now.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. And they go to like, some places have midnight showings, you know what I'm saying? So they keep going. But at a Regal where there's no reclining seats, we just need to go see the movie.
My Regal on my side of town have recliners.
See, and you would think in Huntersville they would, but no.
You would think in Huntersville they would.
Shout out to Regal Movie Entertainment. Y'all sent me a survey this morning. I filled that bitch out. Tore y'all up. I tore them up. $80.
That is insane, man.
$80. No popcorn, no drinks.
Just movies.
$80.
Just raw dogging it.
2 kids tickets and 2 adult tickets was $80, my man.
Look, this country's just too freaking expensive, bro. It's too expensive.
$80.
And this is why when ladies be like, you know, the movie's not a real date, you know.
You pay for it then.
How about you do it? You got it. You got it, big dog.
You got it, big dog.
You got it, big dog. Bro, you pay for this.
80 beans, bro.
And then if you were about popcorn, I mean, what's the little combo package? Is it $25?
Yeah, it's something like that. Karina got a big jug of popcorn and 2 large drinks. And I told her, I was like, I can't. I already spent $80 on here. Y'all wanted Chick-fil-A before we got here. That was $30-something. I'm not paying.
I'm not buying this.
I'm not buying.
No.
This ain't even one of the kids. Ain't even my kid. It's my nephew. Like, I'm paying for him, and I'm trying to get him to understand. Like, yo, shit costs now. Like,
yeah.
Shout out to my pops who never said that to me growing up. I know you was just going through emotional labor of black men.
Yeah, emotional labor, man. Movies. Everything costs too much right now, bro.
It is.
Gas costs too much. Groceries cost too much.
Coochie. Wouldn't know, but I'm just saying.
Hey man, we bring back Craigslist. Craigslist had the price of coochie
in the gutter. In the gutter.
It was very affordable.
Very affordable. It's crazy. So this movie, I will say this. Anybody going to see Spider-Man, I don't want to ruin it for y'all. It's a lot going on in this movie, which is Mike think about Craigslist, man. He got to relax. Hey, man.
That was an error, bro. That shit was like Motown, bro.
Oh, my gosh. Yo, y'all keep Mike in y'all prayers, bro.
That was an error, man.
He said Motown. It was so much going on in this movie. And, you know, me and Jamar had a conversation about it last night because he hated the movie. I actually enjoyed it. If it was an hour longer, I felt like we could have, if it was an hour longer and split in half, we could have really had 2 great part 1s and part 2s. And it's because it's so much emotional tug and pull in different areas. Because for those who watched the last Spider-Man, you know, this is when everybody's memory is erased of Spider-Man. So nobody remembers Peter Parker or Spider-Man. And so that was the big thing. Like, hey, he's going to see Zendaya and his best friend in this new movie. How are they going to figure out who he is and know that this is Peter Parker and this is whatever? So you going with that, you know, he's dealing with the loss of Tony Stark still and his aunt. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so this is a continuation from
all 3.
The Infinity Wars.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
all right.
It's because after the last Infinity War, after Endgame and all that, it was the new Spider-Man came out. So this is the one after that. So he's still dealing with Tony Stark death. He's still dealing with his aunt who just died in the last Spider-Man. And then everybody's memory got wiped. And so he's dealing with that. Then there's this whole nother story with Jean Grey, who's a part of X-Men. She's in there. Oh. That's not even a spoiler because now everybody knows that she's in there.
Yeah.
But she's having her issues. And then you kind of dealing with, hey, we've known about Jean Grey from all the X-Men.
Yeah.
We didn't know this is how she was as a kid. Also, y'all told us that she was with Professor X since she was 8. Clearly, she wasn't with him when she was 8. But whatever. I'm letting y'all rock with that. The Punisher is in this Spider-Man, and he really made this not a kids movie, and I love that.
Yeah.
But the drawback of it is Spider-Man is still a kids movie. It was a lot of kids in there.
Yeah.
So when you got the Punisher, which if you ever watch his Netflix show, he cusses all the words.
So it's the same guy from Netflix?
Yes, the same guy. Okay. He's freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
And I remember he said one cuss word, and the parent in front of me was like, "Oh my gosh."
So this is PG-13?
It is PG-13, but they flirting.
Yeah.
They flirt.
PG-13 has not been PG-13 since we was kids.
Yeah, I think shit is now allowed in PG-13 movies.
Yeah.
He says shit a lot. Like a lot. And here's my problem. There's a lot of, this could have been an adult's movie, and it could have been, y'all could have dove deeper into the complex views and emotions. But because it's still for kids, you couldn't. Like, I know Roman, he was just like, as soon as we got in the car, he was like, it wasn't a lot of fighting, but he said the Hulk, Spider-Man and the Hulk fighting scared him. That's what he said. And I told him, I said, you call your brother the Hulk, this is y'all two fighting. Like, and Spider-Man got his ass whipped, so Roman better look out. But overall, I would love to see, I can't wait for it to come out. I would like to go see it again. Probably not with my kid because he was doing too much, but it was definitely, it was a good thing there.
I might have to check it out.
Yeah, and then visually it looked good. I know it looks good in like IMAX. And like one of them screens, I know it's fire on that. Because I'm watching on a dirty Regal screen.
So you about to spend $150 to go see that.
I'm going to have to do what me and Jamar used to do back in the day. One of us sneak in and then the other person go to the door.
You can't do that anymore because it's assigned seating. Yeah, it's a reserved seating. You can't do that anymore.
Damn it. J.R. Smith, before we get to you and George Karl, I don't know what you did to people. We get that shorter. I love J.R. Smith explaining the finals blunder of what happened. J.R. Smith, you got to stop smoking weed, dog. It is what it is. Just stop smoking weed.
I don't think he can do that.
He can't. J.R. Smith said, you want me to play this?
What did he say?
He said George Karl had a book called Niggers on his desk.
Yeah, let's go ahead and play it.
I just found that interesting in itself.
Yeah.
You think my wife got my kid on time from school? Or you think Ryan had to hold my kid hand until she got to?
I'm not gonna speak on women.
Oh yeah, you can't do that no more.
I can't do it.
Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I'm about to find it. What the hell? Oh shit. Sorry, y'all. Before we get there, damn, where did you put it at? Hold on. Oh gosh, we ain't gonna do that till you can. Y'all got to stop going to these run clubs. Y'all know what time it is.
Hey man, I'm not mad at the run clubs. I think again, envy. I think people are envious. Why wouldn't a bunch of hot, sweaty, in shape people not look over there and be like, you know what? I kind of like what I see over there.
Yeah, well, it's the club now.
I'm not mad at it.
And Mimi keep putting online that it's the club. That's the problem right there. Hold on, y'all. Here we go.
Own the book and you read it and you're having a discussion and you're like, hey, I read this book. But without any context and it's just sitting up there and I'm in your office and I'm sitting there and all of a sudden I see nigger. I mean, come on.
Okay.
That is so...
What is the book? What's the book about?
I just told you. It's like, it's written by a black man. It's a Harvard, he's a Harvard law professor, and he's like tracing the word's history. He's tracing the word's history through, it's like through law and through literature and culture and like how it's been used throughout society. And, you know, it's like the ongoing debate of like, should we use it? Should we not? And like reclaiming the word and like how you feel about it. It doesn't matter. Go ahead.
Can I ask you a question? Is it a book that white people should read?
Yeah.
Then I have no problem with it.
I didn't say he shouldn't. Okay. All right.
No, we can have a difference of opinion on this.
You might as well, but you like...
It's Van Lathan.
I honestly see...
What happened to Van Lathan? He took that Rock Nation money?
I mean, that and then I think...
I have a random tinfoil hat question.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Van Lathan. I mean, like I said, he was on the up and up. I mean, I think a lot of these guys, especially when out there in California, I think once they get that check, it's kind of to de-radicalize you.
Damn, you stole my tinfoil. I was going to ask you, do you think it's brands out there, i.e. such as a Rock Nation, maybe not them, but they definitely get accused of this. Do you think that they hire black talent to help pushed them back into their place.
Yeah. I think if you have an opportunity to where you're gonna be impactful, right? And I am talking about like you're gonna make a lot of money. You're just gonna be generationally impactful. You know what I'm saying? I think they do give you the money, and I think it's more along the lines of like drug cartel when it comes in, right? Silver or lead. You know what I'm saying? And like no, like but while we're laughing. I think that's more true than not, right? If you've seen that you could be impactful and change a generation, and somebody comes in and gives you the check, I think that like, once they start paying attention, if I say no to the money and I'm causing problems, you know what I'm saying? What happens next? Like what happened to our guy, Darren Seals out in Ferguson, right? Like that's a crazy story if you actually pull back the layers of what happened there, right?
Huh.
Like Fred Hampton was clearly being watched by the FBI 24/7. He's 21, 22 years old. Cops ran in. He was drugged. Cops ran in, blowed him away.
Yeah.
Right. So we think about this guy today. He was a basically a kid. Right.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, I think if you can be impactful, I think when the brand comes in with the money, I think you kind of know where it's coming from.
I laugh. This has nothing to do with nothing. I laughed when I was in high school. I was in a computer programming class and I built a website and it was all copywritten. And it was funny. The school came to me and was like, we shutting your website down, but we're giving you an A in the class. And I was like, nah, I'm not done with the project. They was like, no. There's so much legal shit coming from here that we cannot allow this anymore.
Yeah.
But we're also going to just give you an A in this class.
You're done.
You're done. You're not even allowed to touch the computer no more.
Yeah.
And I was just like, did I get silenced?
Yeah.
But I was like, but I didn't understand copyright laws either. Because they didn't teach us. We didn't get to that part in the computer program.
Yeah. They probably teach copyright now, then build a website. You've uncovered a flaw.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But no, it's interesting. Why did George Karl got this on his desk?
Anytime someone has a book on their desk, not on a bookshelf, it's meant to spark a conversation.
Absolutely.
So George Karl, I think, though, is like a wrong messenger type person. I don't blame him for reading the book because, again, right, the book was written by a black person. It's going through, what do they call it? Was it epistemology, of a word? So, like, figuring out, like, where it comes from and him reading. I mean, we spoke before the pod. I was like, there's a lot of literature that I read, right? Like, Marx's Critique on Capitalism explained way more to my where I stand in America in a capitalist society than anything I've ever read. Even more so than Adam Smith's Wealth of Nations. Like, no, it was Marx that kind of, explained it to me, right? But if I put that on my desk, right, there's a conversation that I'm trying to have.
Absolutely, that you are trying to have.
That I'm trying to have, right? Yes. So I think with George Karl, we need to ask him, why is that on his desk? Like, what conversation are you trying to... Because you don't have the greatest reputation with players.
Carmelo Anthony has a lot to say about you. JR has a lot to say about you. Shump didn't play with him, right?
No, Shump, but...
who else? Kenyon Martin got a lot to say about you. Kenyon Martin got a ton to say about you.
See, so, what conversation are you trying to have? Because everybody who seems to know you don't really have a lot great to say about you.
Kenyon Martin, I'm calling you out right now. You need to let us know if you saw this book on his desk. And feel free to say no, because then that tells me enough right there.
Yeah, you're right.
Because if the book is on my desk when J.R. Smith comes in, but it's not when Kenyon Martin comes in.
Yeah. So, well, I'm never mad at anybody for reading anything. I don't believe in any kind of censorship whatsoever. But like I said, if it's there, when I was in my 20s on my coffee table, I had a book.
Oh gosh.
Right? And it was there for conversation.
Because I know you so well, me and Ben spent a lot of time talking about your BDSM episode that we did at 2 studios ago, and how I was just so vanilla, just sitting here like, this nigga talking about chaining bitches to the wall. He didn't talk about that, but I'm going to assume that's what your book was about.
Yes, it was close. It was close. So that was the book that was on the coffee table. And when it was there, it was there to spark a conversation,
That's how y'all know we've been doing this so long that Mike can say one thing and I'm like, I know where this is at.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to.
I still got that book to this day. One of the first books I probably bought, actually.
I should bleep this part. We had some cleaners come to our house and clean up, and they found some shit in our closet. I told Karina, I said, they seen that, right? And Karina goes, oh gosh, they can't clean here no more. I know these people.
Now you gotta tell everybody what it was, Gab. What did they see?
Y'all gotta read the book that's on Mike's table, man. Gotta read the book on Mike's table, man. We can't even go there.
Hey, you know, this is a sidebar. I mean, squirrel brain.
It's at
right?
the end of the pod.
It's at the end of the pod. But this is one of the things, man. So the type of sex that I enjoy, people like myself enjoy, and according to Gavin, he and his wife also, right? What I hate is people who don't they try to make it shameful for people that do, right?
Yeah.
And I also hate that people that do try to make it seem like, yo, this is normal. Like,
okay,
this is not normal. It's not normal tying somebody up. Okay, it's like it's not normal. Like it's enjoyable. It's fun. It's something. But for me to come here and be like, yo, this is what y'all niggas need to do to bitches. Like, come on, bro. Like, no, like it's not the case. Calm the fuck down. Relax.
Absolutely. Tony Romo, I don't know why you are taking a step back from your job. Oh, why your job is saying they're asking you to take a step back. Hey man, he'll be back. He's too talented. A DUI ain't finna stop Tony Romo.
Yeah, he's too talented. Don't drink and drive.
Please don't.
And if you do, evidently do it in Wisconsin. Yeah. But short of that, in every other state, don't do it. Wisconsin, I know y'all a lot of German immigrants. Way to hold it down for your heritage.
Yeah.
If you have followed that and read some of the stuff that goes on in Wisconsin, it is some of the craziest. It almost seemed like it's an accusation.
Facts. Wisconsin is one of they colleges serve hard alcohol. It's like something crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of crazy stuff. Like,
you could be 18 and drink there.
Is it? Yeah, I think it is 18 in Wisconsin. Yeah.
Karina took one of her coworkers out the day she came to Texas.
Yeah.
And she was at the bar and Karina said the girl ordered a drink. They said, let's see your ID. And they said, yo, you 19. She's like, okay, and? It was like, no, it's 21. She's like, oh, I'm from Wisconsin. We drink at 18 up there.
Bro, they say like if they have like drinking contests at like bars and shit.
Yeah.
That is like if you're from Wisconsin, you can't play.
Oh, that's funny. That's wild.
They're like, you can't. So it's all this stuff that's coming out. What was it? It was like what was it like? The countries. What was that stat that I dropped in there? That I was just like, this is wild as hell.
I can't remember.
They were like 9 out of the top 50 counties.
Oh yeah. It was all in like Wisconsin for like drinking or DWIs or some shit.
Yeah. Like it is a crazy state, man. It is a crazy state. So
that is funny.
I put it like this. Also, does not make me want to come to Wisconsin. By the way,
absolutely not.
It does not.
Ubering everywhere. Last thing.
I don't know if that's gonna help in Wisconsin.
Absolutely not. What you got planned this weekend?
What's going on this weekend, man? I don't know, man. I'm finally gonna get some golf in this week, man. I need to get rolling with Black Men Strategies. I'm gonna let Gav take the Black Dads Club, make that the fatherhood pod, and I'm gonna do over here the Black Male Strategy, do the masculinity shit.
Hey, man.
So
it's all gonna be under the same umbrella.
Yeah, gotta try to get started on that a little bit, man. School is about to start up, so I just got an email. Kiddo going out for football, and I think I gotta get him a new pair of football cleats.
Okay.
So, probably gonna try to go to the outlets and hope that they're not stupid busy. I hate being out in crowds. People do not get how much I hate being out in crowds.
You come out better going on Nike.com and having them just ship to the store or ship to your house.
But see, they have the discount at the outlet, so it's like, all right, I'm gonna try to go in there and try to find.
They do.
Yeah, try to get a pair. I'm just gonna go early because I mean everybody like to get up late. So whatever time the outlet's open.
Darnell, tell us what time it get crazy out there.
So is Darnell back? He's still in Houston.
Nah, he's here. I gotta talk to Darnell personally. Yeah, just seeing what you're doing. If you had time for lunch, yes. If you paying. I gotta tell my girl straight up. No, I was laughing. Darnell is this ain't too much. It's at the end of the pod. Nobody's listening. He's getting a noise complaint at his apartment in Houston.
A noise complaint.
Yes. He ain't there yet.
He ain't there yet.
No, he still lives in Charlotte.
So somebody saw his black ass walk up the steps and they done got a hit on it.
So I was weak at Darnell. I said, what? He said, bro, we've gotten 3 noise complaints. And he said, it got so bad, I thought it was jokes. He's like, I had to call the people. Like, hey, I live in Charlotte.
Yeah.
I'm not moving down there till September. Like whatever y'all got going on, y'all need to figure that part out. So it was super funny.
It's funny. I had a neighbor like that actually. At one point in time in my apartment complex, like had a noise complaint. And funny enough, also the complaint was coming when like either the weeks I didn't have my son, or the weeks I didn't have my son and I was out of town.
Oh, see, that's crazy.
And they sent a noise complaint, and I'd be like, I'm not even home.
Yeah.
So it does happen, and it typically happens from the people who not as dark as we are.
Yeah, or me.
And they see you and they decide to try to get ahead of it.
Oh, last thing, I want to shout out Sony for the biggest fumble in movie history. Unless this is totally AI, I don't want to take this back. Apparently, Marvel was in so much debt that they went to Sony and said, "We'll sell you the whole MCU except for X-Men."
Yeah.
Or because they wanted to keep Wolverine.
Yep.
For $20 million. Sony said no. We only want Spider-Man, but we'll pay y'all 10.
Yeah.
So the rule is they put a timeline on it when Marvel can either buy it back or whatever. But part of that was the early termination term in there was if you do more than 3 movies with 3 separate Spider-Man movies with any character, it automatically goes back to us. So that's why we only had 3 Tobey Maguire movies.
Yeah.
We only had 3 with Andrew Garfield. And this 4th one, this is the 4th Spider-Man movie with here. So, and I think it does automatically, I think the timeline, I think Sony was like, we're going to get one more out of it before whatever. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen. Or if Sony figured out some type of loophole, whatever, because apparently like Marvel gets so much money on, they always got 50% of merchandise and maybe like 10% of the gross revenue. So I'm interested to see what's about to happen, man.
Well, I mean, Marvel got sold to Disney, right? Disney own it.
Yeah, Disney own it now, but they got a better deal. So it's interesting. Yeah. Disney was able to buy back everything, but Sony was like, we're not giving y'all Spider-Man. And the thing if Sony would have said, hey, for $10 extra million, we'll take the whole thing.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. Sony hasn't done a terrible job with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like they haven't done a terrible job. But I don't know. It's like I never understand why. To me, it's clear when someone is in a franchise and it has a great director and actor and videographer, I guess. Whoever does the camera work.
Yeah.
Like Dark Knight of the Batmans, like nothing else comes close to it. And it's like, hey guys, why don't you just stick with this? Like what's the reason that we're gonna change from this?
I think Christian Bale was done with it. And then who was doing that? Michael Bay did that, right?
No. I think Christopher Nolan did.
He did
Dark
that
Knight.
too?
Yeah, I'm almost certain it's Christopher Nolan.
Oh, that nigga's a genius.
Yeah, he is. But I'm like,
no wonder it's so good.
But it's like, hey, why not? Why if you can't keep?
I think Christopher Nolan did do that.
If you can't, Christopher Nolan. If you can't keep Christopher Nolan, I know he got a protege. I know he has someone that's under him that has copied everything. Just hire that person and say, hey, can you keep doing the Batmans for us?
That's like us for Joe Budden. Yo, let us know who we compare to as far as podcasters out there.
They already say we the Joe Budden reaction pod.
Yeah, but we ain't paying that nigga $900 a month to do no damn reactions. I tell you that.
No, not at all.
This weekend, I will be at a wedding. Shout out to the brother that stopped me at the wedding. I told you I'd shout you out. I had to make sure you stay to the end, my man. Shout out to the brother that came up to me. He was working at the DJ team for a wedding I did last week. Only had good things to say about Mike.
Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate it. Look like y'all was at a super nice wedding, too.
It was a super nice wedding. I love to see black people with money, resources, and community.
I love it. I love it.
When the groom handed me, he was like, I need to make sure these are my wedding details in there. He handed me his Rolex. He handed me his Hermes bracelet. His Prada shoe.
He balling. He balling.
Yeah. I went on Bob's Watches that night to see how much my Rolex going to cost.
Actually, it's actually a better site than Bob's Watches. I can't remember the name of it though.
Oh, find another place so I can bleep out Bob's Watches.
Yeah. It's another spot.
Look, because I'm looking.
I am blowing up. All right. Gotta go.
Look, man, I love y'all. We're going to holler at y'all next time.
Holler at your boy.